cool. Uh, okay. You have your model up.
Yep,
Yes?
Yeah.
No? Maybe?
I do.
I
Cool.
do not. Let me close
I
Genshin.
yes, you close Genshin. All right. So you have deformers. These are going to be all of your thingies that are beautiful. Your parts are everything I put in. So this is like how the art layers are basically. So when the artist draws something, these are how the artist layers them with all the folders, everything like that. Uh Deformers are basically how you're going to organize things to make it easier for yourself. So what I like to do, and basically I told everybody, I don't know how far you got in the video. I went through in all of the characters extras, so like all the Ozen to Bagger to me to whatever. I had them organize them into like basically baby folders. So what they did was they clicked, highlighted, whatever, and then you click on these three little bracket things, which is called a warp deformer. Right now we're using them as folders. Later on they're going to have a really significant purpose. And you can have a warp
Okay.
deformer inside of a warp deformer inside of a warp deformer, and they just so on and so on. So
Safe.
first step is to basically, you just want to sort things out so it's less messy for you to look at. So like we did hair inside of a warp deformer, so this is like all of the hair. Like I can literally just move all of this, and this is that the entire little egg baby's hair. And like all of the mouth. And if you look over at the parts menu, you can actually see them in their own folder. So you can also click from there, which will highlight from the deformers and kind of goes back and forth. If that makes sense. It just basically makes it organized in your eyes. And so you're not just looking at everything in a jumbled mess, because sometimes the way that the artist organizes it doesn't always make as much sense. Like if you look at the hair, there's one piece of hair that's all the way close to the bottom that you might go, that doesn't make any sense to be there. But for the artist's perspective, it's a layering thing. It had to be down here because that's how layers work. So for you, you might say, I want all of my hair together. So that's the difference between deformer and part. Part is artist. Deformer is you literally reorganizing your life into the most pretty bow that you possibly can muster in your life, and then crying about it. So that is step one, is trying to just organize it. I probably will have more organization because we did a few more things than you're going to, but I would just organize it like eyes, maybe a left eye, right eye, or even just eyes together right now. And then mouth, you want like all of your mouth parts, and your hair, you want all your hair parts, and then like your shirt or upper body, you may want all of them together. And then your lower body, like you could just keep it as the folders are right now. And start with that. And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna make the characters smaller. Why am I down there? Oh, music.
Reminds me, I forgot to start up all my stuff outside of OBS itself and the live 2D.
OBS, 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 OBS.
Not that I think
Yeah,
that's gonna help.
Tell me when you get
much,
that
but-
far, Bruno.
Okay, okay.
Okay, wait. Oh.
What are we
Forgot how
working on?
we're gonna work on breath, but I'm letting Bruno just organize his sections so it's less jumbled. And then that's gonna be under your movement tab. is this? Oh, Despicable Me 4. That's what...
Now we just have the goober staring into people's soul.
Sorry, we gotta zoom in on the goober staring into people's soul.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if anybody remembers, we got through blinking last time, and then shock, and then blink, and then shock. And then we also got through a little bit of looking around.
Yep, and we got mine.
I don't know how you did that.
Do you want me to go over how I... Wait, do
No,
you
I
mean
know how to
the...
do that. I
You mean
know
the
how you make
skin?
it look good. That should look good.
Okay. Oh, you mean like the skin move? Like that part?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you click on... where did I do it? I don't remember where I did it. I'm trying to remember my layers right now.
Is this the right eye or the left eye?
This is... this is left eye. Remember, it's based off of the way the character is, not the way that you are looking. So you're actually going to... While Bruno's still organizing, if you go back into your white, where the white is, you go to that. If you don't have it, have a IXY deformer on your eye white.
Why?
So make a new deformer, so this beautiful little swoopy swoop
On what?
on your LI white.
On the deformer or on the object itself?
So on the object itself, you're gonna make a deformer. Welcome, Vorsty.
Hi, hey.
All
Hi
right.
there.
I have the deformer.
And then on that deformer, you're gonna connect it to... You're gonna make 3 keyforms for your eyeball X and eyeball Y.
3 keyform?
So you're gonna make these all green. So
Okay.
the warp deformer of I1. Nope. Undo that.
What?
So turn off the white, because you're on the actual eyeball itself. You want to have it on the warp deformer you created.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
that
so I
one.
don't. So I just
So
created this
you're not doing it on the object itself. You're doing it on deformer. You want to do
Wait, so I cancel this?
Yes,
cancel
you're
it?
canceling that. You want to do as little as you possibly can on the actual object.
Where's that model?
It's beautiful.
I mean,
It's
yours.
Beautiful.
Your
What's wrong
new
with my model?
model.
Yeah, what
so
about
good.
it? It's not fully done. There's a lot I still need to do on it. I just wanted to start using her.
Um,
Do you want to see the full thing? Hold on.
I would
No, hold
like
on.
to, yeah.
Hold on. It's gonna get very green in here. Give me a sec.
Wow, nice outfit. The whole rigs on stream.
Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna zoom in on the eye, and if it's easier, you can kind of do what you did before. You unseparate these, and then you're gonna look left, and as you do, you're gonna just pull this slightly. I say look left while I angle it right, whatever.
I need to fix my angles. I need to fix these too. Like,
But
it should not go that far down.
it's okay. It's just practicing. So yeah, and as you pull, you're also going to adjust this and adjust the eyebrow wiggle. A wiggle.
Wait, wait, how do I?
So
I
you're
put
gonna
that right here?
pull, you like pull this over kind of thing. So you see how
Oh,
that's
this
just
to
like,
the right?
hi there.
I pull this to the right and then what? And then I pull to this one?
So you just like pull the green. Yep. So you pull that, and then eventually you're also gonna do this with the eyelashes as well.
Alright, so I pull it like that.
Yep.
If I go up here.
Well, nope. You're remember, we're not even gonna make it that complicated. So unseparate them. Unseparate the eyebrow. So it's single lines. Single lines.
So I have to go back? Do I have to,
Nope, nope. You don't need to go back. Just right here. So unseparate. So just do one at a time. So just do the left and right first. And then pull it the other way. Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's what the weirdness
And then you're
was
gonna
for
do
that
the same
part.
with up and down.
what would that mean?
So that's gonna pull up a little bit. You don't want it to be too intense. So it'll be okay because we're also gonna do this with the eyelashes. So if
Okay.
it goes over a little bit, that'll be fine. And then you're gonna do the same with down. And then you're gonna select both of them with control.
These?
Yep. And then you can click synthesize corners.
Wait, what?
So right here,
Oh,
synthesize corners. And then click OK. So now you're gonna do the same thing but with top
What, when I
eyelash.
chain 'em? Do I chain 'em?
You can if you want to see how the corners look. Okay. So I combined the two top and bottom eyelash and I just made one deformer out of both of them.
So wait, where the eyelashes? Oh,
So
here.
like here and here.
I go
and then
here,
I
go here?
So top eyelash and bottom eyelash, you already have LIXY above that. You have a deformer called LIXY. Whoop, yep. So you can use that one.
And then I did. Oh, do I
And then
need
you
unchain
separate
these?
it again. Yep, unchain it. Make sure they're both centered.
Okay.
And then you're going to pull it again. All right, Bruno, where are you at?
I'm stuck.
Where are you stuck? Oh, I can't see your screen, so.
Oh, at the very beginning. The edit texture atlas.
Okay, don't worry about doing that. You can always go back to that.
Okay.
Because that just needs to be done before you actually, like, finish your character.
Mhm.
I just like to do it at the beginning so I don't forget. So you don't need to worry about that. So if
Okay.
you want to just cancel that for now, that's fine. You're not going to worry about doing the eyes today, or at least during this, because that's fine. I'm just helping them while you're getting caught up. So after you're done with that, I want you to do the organizing folders because I think that'll also help you. So it'll be less chaotic looking.
Okay.
And that'll take like 5 seconds.
And then I Yep.
Do the
Where'd it
synthesized
go?
corner. It's okay. I think you moved it into body.
Synthesize corner. Okay.
Oh,
Now
How do you
it's
select multiple?
You can use shift to you click the top, you click shift, you click the bottom, or you can click control. So it
Okay,
works like a
23.
normal thing.
Okay.
Like a normal program. There you go, Zen.
I still gotta fix these. So to fix that, I go.
So if you want to fix like
I think
specific
I click this.
corners,
Okay.
you can actually, when you bring it to a corner, you can actually adjust it however you want in that corner.
I think I should try it at this. So I put it like here. So I go here, and then I pin it. How do I?
So remember, if you click on that X, it removes that red square around it, and
Right.
you only get the green.
I'm trying to move the whole object, not the.
Okay, then you want the red box again. And you just don't want to hold shift.
I don't think I'm working on the right thing.
I don't know what you're actually trying to do. What are you trying to do?
Oh, I think I.
Where'd you-
How do I go forward? How do you go forward? Is it control what?
Y? It's either control Y or control shift Z. I don't remember.
All right.
It's okay,
I'm on
don't
this
panic.
part. This part. Okay. I'm on this side. Oh, do I need to unconnect these? Or it's fine. Actually, I probably could.
Are you all organized, Bruno?
No,
Okay, where are you at?
I'm still doing it. Once you select all, you go to create warp
Bin.
deformer,
Listo?
and then you
Okay.
set parent manually.
So you're still in deformer organization?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just doing create warp deformer, so you're just selecting, so shift select whatever want and just create warp deformer.
Mhm.
And then you should be able to rename it whatever you want. If you name it incorrectly, you can go to the inspector tool and you can rename it however you would like to. So right here, you can, like, I can name it Hair Joe, and that's what it's named now. So spelling it incorrectly or not typing it is completely fine. And if you don't include something, you can click and drag it into the correct section.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a very forgiving program in that sense.
My box is gone.
Your box is gone.
Yeah, my red box.
That's okay. You just have to click on what you're editing again.
I did. When I hit it here, the red box disappears. When I have it on this spot. Oh, now it's gone. It's always gone. It's only available if I have it right here. Or actually, maybe right.
I think you just have to make sure that you're selected on one of the green circles, because if you're not, then you don't get it.
All right, let's see. Well,
How
that doesn't look that bad.
you doing, Union?
Sir,
What are you
my
working on?
Goofing around with the hand.
What's your hand doing?
Things that hands should not be doing, but I'm doing it just
I
to be
love that
goofy.
for him. That's my favorite part of hands. Hands do be like that. So if you wanted to start on however the freak you want it, honestly, I think you got it pretty pro. Because you could always do hair, or you can do breathing. Uh,
crazy.
Everybody's just kind of on their own place.
I'm sitting here waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Bruno to figure out where he's at.
I'm like
Alright.
wondering why I hear an advertisement. That's from you.
That's for me. It's fine. I forget why I'm watching an ad too. It's Carvana. I don't remember getting paid for
I heard car
Carvana.
accidents.
It's Carvana.com.
I like how the PayPal guy sent me a automated message and then left.
Yum 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 yum.
That's crazy.
Crazy. All right. Bruno, how's it going? There are not
I'm
that many.
almost done.
I was like, there are not that many sections.
Yeah.
It was only 3 hours long because we were trolling.
Yeah.
How do you deselect? Is it control? What is it? Control D?
Just yeah. Or you could just like click on anything else.
I don't think Control D is deselect. It's already
Let's
deselected
try
something else.
duplicate. Is
No,
this
just
what it is in
No,
a
it
lot
didn't
of other...
duplicate. It just
B.
kept going up. It just kept going up.
Yeah,
Or
'cause
did
I
I
know
fuck it
that's
up?
what it
Let's
is
see.
in some programs.
Or I might have fucked it. I might have fucked some shit up now. I don't like how there's no history thing I can look
Yeah, you
at.
keep saying that.
We need that.
I don't think you do.
Do the pants and the feet, do they go together?
You could
what?
put them together
The pants
if
and the
you
feet?
want.
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah,
I mean, it's literally whatever you feel like.
Yeah, it's whatever you
Alright.
you want to do. That's why I'm working on the hand,
is-
doing the absolute most cursed thing with it, but I don't care. It's funny.
Yeah. Bruno, you forget the best thing about this model is now it's your model. So you do whatever the freak that makes you happiest with this model.
Yeah, no, the
Okay.
Right?
yeah,
Right,
Bruno.
Bagger? Right, Bagger? Right, Bagger? Bagger made the most beautiful creation. I just don't even know how to describe it properly.
Damn it with these hands.
I'm still trying to figure out Bagger's creation, to be honest, but I hope one day he just rigs me a creation. He should re-rig my character. I'd let him do that. All right. So we're gonna jump to breath while we wait for Bruno. Bruno, are you done?
Almost.
How do you mean almost? You just were doing the legs.
No, I was just asking the question.
All right, everybody. Take your shirt.
Wait, what do I need to do to this shirt?
Get
I'm
rid of it.
debating. Yeah,
Reset,
kill
literally
it.
click it?
Just
Do
throw
we
it
actually click it, or what do we do?
just get rid of it.
Yeah, just get rid of the shirt. We don't need shirts in this household.
So this is personal preference if you want to or not. So when you breathe, you don't always just breathe just with your chest. Sometimes you breathe with your like shoulders too, so you can include your arms or not. I'm going to create a new deformer with my chest. I'm going to just name it breathing.
Why the
Ooh.
heck my shirt by itself?
What?
Do I need to move these up into one thing?
You do whatever you want, man.
I
This is a
got shirt
you
alone.
adventure. This
Is
is
there a
a
way to
you
connect these?
adventure.
Can I
You
do
do it
this?
however you want to. This is a you adventure.
How do I do this?
What?
I have right arm and left arm separated.
Well, that okay. I
can't.
don't know. I was watching you do it, and like,
I mean, organized actually.
I mean, I'm gonna end up putting my right arms and stuff together. To be honest, you're
Oh.
actually pretty right.
I already had that.
I'll do that later.
The shirt
Actually,
is by. I wonder how it's gonna work because the shirt's in a different deformer.
so you could actually just. I'm gonna do this. No, you right actually. I'm gonna undo this. Let me do this for breathing. I'm gonna do shirt for breathing. Great. I'm gonna do my right. It's gonna be right arm. Left arm. But I'm gonna do my upper arm. I'm gonna make another deformer called breathing. I'm gonna make another deformer because you can make as many deformers called the same thing as you would like, and no one can stop you. And I'm going to highlight all of them at the same time.
Wait.
I'm
Wait,
not
wait, wait.
waiting. I
Wait,
do
wait.
what I want.
So I changed shirt to breathing. Breathing.
Breathing. Yes.
What? I mean,
Breathing.
Yes, you
man.
change it to breathing. So I changed shirt. I have shirt and a deformer that says breathing. I have the upper arm that's with breathing. And I have the other one with breathing.
All right. So how do I
Which
do this?
I might end up
Do
changing
they have to be
them
the same
around.
exact name or no?
No.
No.
You name them whatever
I
you
could
want.
just do
I
this,
like
and I could do
I
this.
like to name them the same thing because then I know what they are.
I have this.
Only reason I do it.
Did the deform one.
Which I might end up rearranging a little bit more because I like to put them in a different way. Because I like to put the upper arm, then the lower arm, then the other arm. But we'll see what happens.
Are you breathing?
But I basically made them all three of my breathing have just a 2 keyforms.
Wait, how'd you make that? How'd you make it same breadth?
It's under your movement tab. Which
What
you
do I
should
move it?
have. I don't. Maybe body. Unless, yeah, you just have it under.
I didn't make this. It was just there.
Yes, you.
I didn't make
Yes,
all
you
this.
Good.
I know they're automatically there, Ozen. They automatically throw them at you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I know. It's breath. Just so you want the breath one to the breath too. So breath is an automatic animation. Really cool. You'll kind of see what more of it does. So with the shirt, you're going to move it all the way to 1, and then you want to kind of symbolize what breathing is. So which is kind of like up and out motions. And you can kind of see if you like move it back and forth slower.
You do that.
I'm moving the
No. How'd you do the other thing?
I moved it up and out.
Oh, you moved it.
Just
moved
just
the
from the
red?
center. I moved the green.
Hey!
No, just click one. I only clicked the shirt breathing one. Just click one. Zoom in. Really far away. You want to be able to see what you're working with. How you doing, Bruno? Very quiet over there. No, the green. The
I'm trying
green.
to pay attention.
Oh, isn't the green. The green. The green.
Yeah, and it's fine, Bruno, if you don't get it perfect. That's not what the point of this is.
Okay.
What
Bloody-
green? What green am I moving? From here?
So,
You grab this middle.
do you see this?
This.
It has a little army thing. These are movable too. So
My character look like look like they got shot. Wait.
why why did you move the
Did I move what?
nothing?
What did I move?
So nothing. Why did you look shot? So then you can check some of the arms and do kind of the same thing
Oh,
because
so I
you're
get to leave. Me when I'm bursting. Me when I'm bursting.
you scare me sometimes.
I don't know if I'm reset or not. I think I'm reset.
Once you just kind of wanna. So Bruno, to kind of explain the deformer thingy, these deformers can. The parameters are basically you're saying at X I want it to look like this, at Y I want it to look like this. That's basically what we're doing.
Yeah, like it's similar
So,
to like animation in a sense.
That's pretty much what rigging is. You're just making
Yeah.
animations that you can make do things, but you're becoming the animation.
Okay.
In terms of why we're making so many deformers, they're first off like folders. We're keeping things organized, but also deformers are very finicky. Your parameters, which are the things that are saying I want this to move here and here, are very picky. They only like to have the deformers only like to be on like 3 things at a time, or they get very angry. So the more of those you have, the less angry they are. Because if you have too many, they start overlapping in like the really weirdest way. And one thing might clash with something else, and then all of a sudden your arm, every time it tries to do something, clashes, and then it glitches inside out, and then everybody cries. So if you want to see this like kind of moving in action on its own, if you go up to modeling and you go to scene blending at the upper left, it's the 4th one over, modeling at the very bottom, scene blending, you can actually watch it breathe in real time.
Is it in modeling or scene?
Modeling physics settings.
Yeah,
I
it should
forgot you guys are using.
Yeah, we're using
5.0.
a newer version. So yeah, it's the bottom option.
You can also see it blink if you set up your eyes. If you
I had set up my eye, just not blinking.
I don't think we actually set up yours to auto blink.
Okay. Where do we go? I just go. Do I go to eye open and then right click?
Nope. So you're gonna go to these three dots,
Start
or
to
the
select
three
again?
lines, and click settings for eye blinking and lip sync.
That still makes
And
no
then you're
sense
literally
how
gonna
that
say
happened,
IL
but
open, IR open.
Where do you see that?
So down settings for eye blinking and lip sync.
I don't see
Up,
that.
down, down, up, too far, up, 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 up. There. Click. And then it should say IL open. And then you click on eye blinking. And click OK. And then when you go back to your physics blending,
Oh, no, open.
also if you click and drag, you can watch your eye move.
My eye not moving.
You might have
I still don't know how I
Oh, wait, there we go.
managed that, but
Oh, the timing. Okay, now it's going. It's tweaking. It's tweaking.
I
so
think
fast?
your settings for cursor tracking might be off as well.
Cursor tracking. I have cursor tracking on?
Go to preview,
Where am I looking?
preview, preview, preview.
They signed me
No.
out my PayPal. Let me log back in.
No.
oh my god.
I'm trying to get an answer about why these bastards canceled my package.
Okay, whatever. Bruno, where are you at?
I'm still at the breathing part.
Okay. So what do you need help with for your breathing?
I don't know how to do the animation.
Okay.
So something that may have been forgotten to mention is if you right click, you see, yeah, or click on a certain position, you see that those three options. There should be like three options next to the bar. I don't know if you have like the keyframes or not.
Can you share your screen, Bruno?
Yeah,
Because
that-
I'm trying to
yeah.
visualize where you're working on.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too.
And you're just saying I can't do the thing is not my brain not working. Is this the thing you were talking
Yeah,
about
so-
before?
so
with
it's
what am I
like-
doing?
playing?
You said I'm hitting preview?
Yeah, hit preview. Hold on, I gotta.
Settings of cursor
Hold on, I
tracking?
gotta block something. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and then I don't know
Management.
how I managed it last week, but apparently one of my eyes only moves when it's wide open. I
Do I just
don't
hit?
know
Do I
how.
hit eyeball X and eyeball
Oh,
Y?
it's because you have it all under one deformer. You have your XY under one deformer.
There you go.
That's why.
So what am I doing here?
Hold on.
Okay, so under parameters, scroll down.
Under
All the
parameters.
bars. Yeah, there you go. Should be
Okay.
one called breath. Yeah,
Breath.
yeah. So if you pull that all the way to max, or all the way to minimum, either
Max.
one. Okay. Yeah. So that, and then you right click.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll need it at both the max and minimum.
Frozen-
So the 1 and 0.
Frozen, it's left clicking X and Y. So you need to click and hold drag
Yeah,
and then click
yeah, so
go
if
X out
you
of that.
right
No,
click,
don't reflect.
yeah, so if you right click on
There
that
you go.
on that bar.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you see there should be
Oh,
like
I see
a
his
key.
issue also.
Yeah, he doesn't have any of the key
Click
forms.
Control A.
Oh
Click
yeah,
Control
that.
A.
Yeah,
Control A.
What does Control A do?
Nothing you need to worry about. And then click
What is
on
Control
this.
A? I need to know all the commands.
Stop worrying and let me talk
I
to
need-
Bruno.
oh,
Hush.
that one.
And then click on this triangle that says auto.
Hmm?
Yep. I didn't click on anything. And then there should be a pop-up. I can't see your screen, but don't worry. And then click preset and little.
Little.
There you go. See all those dots? That'll make it a little bit easier for you.
All right. Do I just exit out?
All right.
Okay.
So what he's saying is these buttons here. So you have 2 keyforms, 3 keyforms. These are the things that'll actually make you able to move.
Mhm.
So click on wherever this deformer is, the
So-
green square, and then click on this 2 button.
Got it.
So this is
Yeah.
what is actually going to make you, if you need to have the green circles to be able to do it. So you want to slide it all the way to the right
Yeah, so all the way to
because this is
one.
your final
Yeah.
position. And now you want to make it move.
Okay. Okay.
I realized stuff was happening.
Yep, that works.
Oh, looking for people that wanted a model rig. No, this is me just teaching people
Cool.
how to rig models for funsies. And this is my beautiful model that I made in like 5 minutes. Isn't she pretty? And then I have my variation. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I didn't drink anything for a while. Oh, hold on. Hold on, it's gonna get very green in here for a sec.
Let's go.
No, not let's go.
Let's go.
You had to go touch grass real quick.
I like ate the grass.
Mm.
Grassy.
How was it?
Nom, nom, nom. Okay. Well, there you go. Now you got it. Yeah, now you got some breathing going on. Hey, Ozen, can you do something for me when you get a
Yeah.
sec? Right click on IL open and click edit parameter. Change that default to 0.8. I think Union's gonna have to do that too.
What does that do?
So it tells you where the starting point is. Before it was automatically set to the widest setting, so when the eye it basically automatically set the eye to this
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't
instead of
messed with
your
the
base
blinking
being that.
yet. I'm probably not gonna worry about it right
So
now.
I forgot if we changed that at our.
Winking. I'm
How have I
winking.
been? I've been. Salad is good. How have you been? Squiddy believes in you, Bruno. I believe in him too. He's doing great. Realsies.
Ugh. Do I really need the part tab open?
The part tab. I mean, you can like hide it behind something if you want. I like to have it open because it's you can't necessarily hide like groups. So like I can't hide like all of the extras from view on my deformer tab, but you can hide it all on your part tab. Like you can hide whole folders on your part tab, but you can't hide all of them on your deformer tab. So if you're trying to like focus on something like your head angles or something like that, it's easier to hide the whole folder from your part menu.
Yeah.
So that's why like that side's very helpful. Chilling is freaking good, Squiddy. I'm so proud of you. We gotta play something sometime, Squiddy. I miss you.
What?
What? Is that bad?
You have a Japanese flag on your screen. Why is yours red and mine is gray?
You mean your background, the thing you've purposely changed to gray?
No, this thing right here. Yours is red and mine is gray. What is that? Cancel
Record.
recording.
Yeah.
Why is it recording?
Mine's not recording.
This is on.
I just don't touch it. I think it's literally because you're in a different model, like a version than I am. And so I think they're just because I've never had this as just a gray. So I don't know what to tell you, bro.
This is for Dean karaoke. Come on.
Oh, Ozen's gonna sing us karaoke, guys!
No.
Yay! See, I told you breathing was gonna be quick and easy. No.
What'd you say no?
No, I was responding to someone. All right. So we're gonna. I think Bruno's just about done with that.
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay.
Hey.
I have to
All
show
right.
off all that. Wait, your hair has different parts?
Yeah, there are
Oh, hair A,
5
hair
parts
B,
to
hair C.
hair.
So are we from Whoville?
Yeah, I don't actually know what I was doing with the hair. I just didn't want to have like 2 things of hair and then call it a day.
Didn't they like tie bottles to their hair to get the
I
hairstyle and the Grinch?
very possibly. You know, I wouldn't know because I wasn't part of that movie, but
Do you remember the candy canes from the Grinch?
no.
Oh.
Next question.
Oh, I have white on my arm.
I'm so glad.
No, like my arm isn't connected. Look, scroll down to the left or the right arm. Why is yours connected? Why is mine disconnected?
Because I connected it. It was like this or something, right? I just lifted it.
Oh, so should I just to fix that? I'd go to
No, I
right.
I didn't even do anything. I literally just did that
I'm saying,
because
but
if
I would change it in here like permanently, right? I would just go to my right lower arm and then permanently change it like that.
so I'm just watching Bruno change all of his settings at once.
I just
What are you doing?
I just pressed the play button.
So if I move this, that means it's like it makes it like a permanent thing for everything, right? Like it's always gonna be like that.
If you change it just on the model itself without connecting it to any
Like on
parameters,
this
yes.
performer, right here.
If you just change it without connecting it to any parameters, yes, it is a
Okay.
permanent change.
Alright,
That
so
was the
let's see.
issue with Bagger changing a lot of things on his.
Well, I think I fixed mine. Now my arms are connected. We got some Tims on the feet. And then we some New Yorkers. All right, can we talk like South Park? Can we talk like Canadians and just make our lips go up and down? Our mouth just open. Ah.
No. Okay. We'll do hair because I think that's what we said. So I have a folder. No, you're fine. I have a folder of literal hair that is completely empty. So
You have
if
to
you do
clean?
not
Oh, it's
if
right
you
here.
do not have a a hair folder, I would recommend making one because we are probably going to fill it.
In the
So
parameters?
yes, in parameters. So if you don't have it, just come down here next to new parameter, or I think yours is just a plus button. And you're just gonna click on this folder and make a. I do not recommend using the ones because I like to just make my own. So I just delete the hair move front, back, and side by literally just clicking delete on them. Bruno, you're gonna click on the little folder icon at the bottom.
Oh, my bad.
You could. So, like, I organized all of mine into folders previously.
Okay.
So that way I'm not looking at like 8 billion things ever.
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
Well, we're about to get a whole bunch more things. Like hair, I'm going to have probably 3 parameters per hair strand just to
Oh,
make it look pretty.
delete this one then?
Yes.
How do I do that?
So just click it and click delete, or there's a little trash can next to here.
There you go.
Wow.
And then you could just drag that to the very bottom because you're going to make a whole bunch of folders eventually, probably. So we're going to start probably with this piece.
What should we create, or do that? We're gonna create that later.
So we're gonna do the method I like the best for doing hair. There are a lot of different methods of doing hair. Maybe I'll show a few different methods, and you can kind of pick and choose. But you can kind of do whatever you want. You can delete those other hairs because we'll play
Can I delete?
around with. Yes, Bruno.
Okay.
Because we'll play around with like hair because there are a few different ways that you can do hair, and you can pick which one you like best. That's so pretty. Yeah, we did, Squiddy, and I want to do more. So you're gonna click on new parameter. I'm gonna name it hair A because that is the one we are working on. And so the ranges are basically how intense you want things. It's basically depending on what range. If you're having something move a lot, you probably want it to have a bigger range so it's not as like intense of a turn. Or if it's like something smaller, you probably don't need it to have as big of a range. It's just a matter of you kind of just play around with it and see what works for you. You can always change it later on. This we're gonna do -5 as a minimum and 5 as a maximum. You usually like to have the 2 minimum maximums pretty even, and we're going to make it a blend shape. The cool thing about blend shape is you don't have a minimum parameters that can go into it versus just a regular whatever. So like I could insert the same deformer, whatever the heck, into as many as I want versus being limited like everything else. It just kind of gives more variation.
It doesn't let me press OK.
I can't it doesn't let you press OK. So it's a minimum of -5, then a 0, and then a 5. I can't see what your screen says, so I'm taking a jab that I have no idea what it says.
Yeah, I typed -5 on minimum and then default 0, maximum -5.
No, maximum 5.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
sad sound.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm done.
Okay. So now we have one. We could just, if you right click, you can just replicate it a few times. I'm going to do it 3. Because like I said, we can have this one thing as many times as we want. It's not a big strand, so we're just going to kind of play around with it. Yeah, where's the squid model? And we're going to put 3
Wait, why do you have 3
keyforms.
hair A's?
Well, so we're going to, hair doesn't just move once.
So do I duplicate it?
Yep. You just right click and click replicate parameters. Parameters. I can't speak. So I want it 3 times because I'm thinking if you want it to sway, you kind of want it to sway a few times. You don't want it just swaying once. And then you don't want it to be stiff that it literally just goes do 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 do. Like you want it to have a little bit of flow to it. This is kind of my favorite method of doing it because I find it easiest and I like the way that it flows. Like I did this with my current model. And I personally just like the way that this works. So you're going to highlight all 3 of these at once. So you're going to either click Control, click each one, or Shift. So they're all highlighted. And you're going to have hair A selected up here. So you're going to have this piece selected. And then you're going to click on this button right here that says Add 3 keyforms. So you need all of these selected at once. Click Add 3. So now these are not going to be the usual, if you remember movement, this was a circle. These are going to be squares. I think they're still squares then.
Yeah, they're still squares for us.
Okay. I was like, they should be squares. Yep, Bruno almost had it. And if it's only one at a time, that's fine. You just have to click through one at a time and just click the 3. But you want all 3 of them to be highlighted with the green squares. Make sure we all got this.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. So now we're going to go through one by one. If it's easier for you, you can hit solo, so it kind of singles it out for you. Solo's at the top here, just so if it's easier for you to like focus on what you're looking at. If not, it doesn't matter. But this is just personal preference right now. So what we're now going to do is you're going to come up here to this brush selection tool. It looks like a paintbrush. How big is mine? No, you're not going to paint all of it. If it's too big, you can click the B and you can actually resize it. You hold down B as in boy, and you can resize your brush.
Like a tiny brush.
So all we're going to do here, while you have your first of the 3 boxes selected, is you're going to highlight kind of like the top like 3/4 of it. So like the top, it looks like kind of like an ice cream cone. So you want like the top not selected. So
Can
you
I
want to like
go and unselect a certain spot? Or what is,
you just reselect it. It takes like 2 seconds.
how do I reselect?
You let go of the mouse, reselect.
Wait,
Just
what do you
let go of your mouse. You just restart. And then you're gonna switch back to your pointer tool. When you do, you're gonna see only a few boxes selected, and when you move it, only those things are gonna be able to be moved. So and when you move it, everything else is gonna stay the same. So it's gonna be stuck. You're not gonna have any tears in it.
Whoa.
No, don't click on like the red dot in the middle.
This doesn't work.
Green.
Can I just do it all over again?
Hold on. I found ice cream.
Ice cream?
Ice cream. Let me see what Bruno's doing. So you don't have any red dots. You see how these turned red on my screen?
Yeah.
So you might just have to reselect it.
Okay.
And then change the mouse tool. There you go. And then there's like yeah, there you go. So the point of us doing this is now, if we switch this to the right, move it all the way to the right, and we turn it, and we can shimmy it over a little bit. Now we have our first. Yep,
Wait, mine's not. Why not green no more?
Yours not green anymore. What do you? Oh, I don't know. You must have undid something a little bit too much.
It's like select this one. You said. Like this one. Go. Ring,
Yep.
ring. Then you said move it all the way to the right.
So first, select your pointer tool. Oh yeah. And then move it to the right.
That one.
And then you're gonna first tilt it.
Hey, tilt.
So if you go from the corner, any corner. Yep. And it's okay if it looks weird, because when you drag it over, you can kind of realign how it looks. And then the only downside of using a blend shape is you can't reflect the motion. Because what I like to do a lot of times is I immediately reflect, and then it looks even on both sides. You can't do that with these, but also these are really, really good when you're doing the physics like this. And then you're going to, without re-clicking and trying to get different layers, you're going to just go to the other side and just mimic as best you can the tilt, or like however you think looks pretty. So now you just kind of keep turning it, shimmy it over. Oh. And that's layer 1. And then just recenter it. So you start from like, and don't forget, if you right click on one of the squares, it snaps in place. So you don't have to try to figure out where exactly center is or anything like that. If you just right click, you can find exactly where the squares are. And it's just how, this is all personal preference of whatever you like. There's no right and wrong answers.
Me when I'm a clock.
So when you're done with that, you can take your selection tool again. Go lower than you did the first time. And then take your second layer and do it again. If you want more of these little dots, you can always go back to your auto at the top here and change it to heavy deformation. It'll add more bubbles, and it'll also make it a little bit easier to have control over what you're selecting.
Wait, should I just do it from this one, or should I have the other one move?
It's up to you. All of this is up to you. If you want to,
Wow.
and you can have it upside down, Ozen, if you really want your sway to be that intense.
I'm trying to understand about. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
And it
figure out.
might look really weird because we're only seeing parts of this move. But when you see all 3 of these shimmy together, it'll make sense. What happened to the bottom of yours, Ozen?
I don't know. It got clipped. Actually, let me go
I
back.
see that.
There it goes.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but it is home. Okay.
All right. Let me check
So
on
I gotta do
Bruno.
it here. I gotta turn it like that.
So
This is from the centerpiece though. What the hell? Why is one
it's
trolling me?
because you're not taking it fully. You're not selecting that one.
Oh. So I have to go back to here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not fully selecting that one, so it's like a lighter color, so it's not being pulled as much. So it's the color, the reddish color that's highlighting, it's also by a gradient. So if it's a duller color, it's not going to be pulled as much.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing
Doing
fine.
something.
I'm just keeping an eye on what you guys are doing.
All right. Let's see. So I could go. Uh. And what am I doing with the third one?
So you're just doing more of like the edge of this for the third one.
What am I etching?
Third one.
What am I etching?
The edge of the.
Like my head, or am I edging?
So
I already got it like this. Or you want me to do the little tip?
yeah. So if you think that you don't have enough dots, then make it a heavier deformer.
Okay.
And if you think that you need another one, make another replicated thing, and you get as many as you want.
All right. How do I combine these?
Well, let's
Wait,
wait till
how do
everybody is done.
I want to see this thing swing-a-lang. Swinging.
Let's wait till everybody's done.
I'm finished.
I'm
You
done.
You
done?
got that thing
You-
dotted up.
I said if anybody wanted to, they can. Okay, so now
You
we're gonna
see-
go up to
So to
modeling.
dot it up, you do it and you click this and then you heavy.
You click modeling, and then you check heavy. Yeah,
Oh, but I have to have this selected.
yeah. You make sure that you have
Oh,
whatever.
I don't need to
hair.
do it. I'm just trying to see how to do.
So you click on modeling, and you click your physics settings. You're gonna have your little dude pop up. So these are all of your physics. So like I've said, when you have your eye blinking and you're breathing, you can kind of see from here, which is really cool. So if you're trying to make sure like things look good, so like when we eventually get to like head rotation and body rotation, it's really good to like kind of keep an eye out to be like, does this look all right? And if you're like, wow, this looks ugly, this is where you kind of see that. But for this stuff, we're gonna click on add under physics, because this should all look the
Wait, what are we doing?
same. So click on modeling, physics settings. You guys got a lot of fun stuff. So we're gonna click on add here. And you don't need to worry about any of this other stuff. We're just gonna name it hair A, because that's what we were just working on. And click OK. This might be a little bit confusing because we don't have the head angles yet. So that might actually be our next step instead. But we're gonna put in head angle X, Y, and Z as our parameters. So just select head X, Y, and Z. This is basically saying when these things happen, the hair is gonna move. So we might have to do that, as I was kind of procrastinating that. And now we're saying how effective is everything. I keep everything about 50% if it's like more than everything. So X and Y are going to be 50 and 50, and Z is also going to be 50. So Z is like an angle thing and whatever.
Right.
And then have Z also at 50.
Why not type in?
You have to double click, and you're also missing. I'm watching you.
No, I thought my number pad was off.
So physics works entirely as a pendulum. That is entirely how physics works in this thing. It's really interesting, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So you're going to go down to the pendulum settings. Hair A is 3 settings, so we're going to add 3 pendulums. You
Where are
have to
pendulum
add the
settings at?
down here. It says
Oh.
pendulum settings.
Oh, okay.
You have to add 3 of them before you can add any of your outputs. It gets very picky about this.
Chaos.
And then switch your input to your output. So you only need 3
Wait, I input to output?
up here.
Oh.
And then we're going to just add our 3 hairs. I'm just looking at how it's set up on the other thingy.
Yeah.
And then click OK. Because we're not able to really check it right now because we need our head angles, we're just going to kind of preset these as what they're going to be. So our largest angle is 5. So we want our largest hair angle, our scale, to be set to 5. That way, like, when we do it, and then we want these to just kind of decrease gradually. So I want 4 and then 3, and we're going to be able to check these whenever we finish our head angles. There's not much for us to kind of do. Like, I mean, you can move your cursor around to kind of see it, but it just kind of looks goofy. But you can kind of see what it's supposed to look like. It's just we don't have any head angles right now.
I should
But you
reverse them.
You can reverse it. You can actually also, a fun thing to do is reverse your head and body angles. So when
Okay.
you look one way, your body turns the other way because your camera does not track your body movement at all. It only tracks your head. So a fun thing people do is reverse the head and body angles. So it just kind of creates a really cool effect. But yeah, you can kind of, if you hold down your left click and you just move your cursor around, you can actually see like the kind of physics that it does.
They got toe tracking.
Yeah, they have toe tracking, but not body. You're so right, Ozen.
You get the HTC Vive.
But yeah, you can kind of like see like X and Y and just seeing the general parameters of like what it means by like the pendulum swinging. And you can change the duration, you can change how intense it is, stuff like that. So those are just things to play with in future. But you can actually watch as you move them back and forth. You can see your hair A move back and forth in the form of the pendulum. Which is
I don't have that.
hold on. What do you stop? Hold on, let me see. I can't see your screen, Bruno, because you're only sharing your one screen.
What?
It's
You're only
Yeah, you should probably
even
try
see what you're looking at.
sharing the monitor instead of just the program.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
it's
Because I'm just
it's
looking
fun.
at her face.
I'll send something in the comments. I see your model turn to the side, and then you're like, then you just disregard.
But yeah, ice cream.
What? Which kind of ice cream you got?
Vanilla ice cream with caramel syrup and a blondie.
Where'd you even get that?
My dad brought it down
Oh.
to me.
Oh, I was like, bro, you just summoned some ice cream to your location, and like you were here the whole time.
There you go.
Okay.
Got the presidential ice
Go to
Yeah,
cream
preview.
button.
you don't remember Ritsu's magic.
At the top. Yeah. Settings and cursor tracking.
Oh,
Settings and cursor-
Bruno's doing that. Okay.
Okay, so it should be if you hold down your left mouse button. Hold on, scroll down a little. Okay, so click cancel. Uh, cursor over your character, like zoom in a little bit, and then hold down your cursor and just move it around. Are you holding space?
No.
Because yours should not be moving without space.
Do you make your character start tweaking and one eye start twitching out of nowhere?
Yes. Because you shouldn't be moving your character around without the space button? Which is why I'm confused. Can you stab your space bar a few times to make sure it's not stuck?
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Try it
Speeding
again.
up.
Try it again. No, not your space bar. Try moving it again. Try it again. Oh, God. Yeah, because
Dang, this
yeah,
guy just scammed me. I'm like,
because
crazy.
you should have a because normally that only happens if you hold down space.
I could do
Can
it
you
over again.
just try exiting out of that and going back into the modeling? No, I'm not saying like you have to redo that. Because if you're moving your model around, that's usually requires a space bar click.
Can I make the 3 flip? I can't because of the.
Hold on, wait, what do you click stop?
Me?
Okay, now because that should what are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't either. Click play. Okay, is it breathing? It's breathing right now. But anytime you click on your model, it just moves it.
Okay, I'm gonna just buy that shit again.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is go back to preview. Settings and cursor tracking. We're gonna change it to everywhere it says left mouse XY, change it to right mouse XY.
Surugaya. Delish.
And then click OK. So now try your clicking right and then yeah, click OK. So now try your right mouse button. There you go. Now check your hair. Slow it down. Yeah, see now okay, now like move it back and forth and stuff. Okay, so where your scale is, change it 5, 4, and 3. So
5, 4, and 3.
yeah,
Wait, there's free shipping again? Let's go!
there you go. And now try.
Hey, that's good. That's actually kind of good.
So you can just move it
That's
like maybe side to side, just see how it moves. There you go. Now you're learning some
I somehow saved money because my PayPal didn't go. My PayPal trolled me, but now the website has free shipping, so I can order and save $25 on shipping.
nice.
Let's go!
Yeah, so that's one way of doing general hair physics.
Oh, okay.
So it's just kind of that's like one way, and then there's also like an actual like rotation thingy that you can play around with, and then there's a lot of ways of actually doing hair physics. I remembered, like there's a skinning method.
Skinning?
Skinning. Yeah, skinning.
Who are we skinning?
You.
Ooh.
I didn't like that. Make sure you save your progress, so you don't lose anything, and then I have to listen to you cry because you ain't getting my copy. Hee hee.
Hi, dog. What do you want?
Hi, dog.
What dog doing?
Eating your soul.
Whoa!
All right.
That
Let's
wouldn't
do another
surprise
part
me
of the
with
hair.
him.
Y'all ever be on and then you be hitting the. What the dog doing?
No.
I'm buying the Made in Abyss music soundtrack.
So with you can kind of figure out what you want to actually do with this hair because she is very much bald under it. So there are a couple ways of doing it. You can actually copy and paste her hair so you can move the layer on top to make it sway. You can leave it and only work on another part. You can
That
kind
shit
of
goes crazy.
that's nice. You can kind of do whatever you want, and then we can make like only the top and the bottom move. You can kind of have a free for all. You can keep using this technique. You can use rotation deformers if you want to use them. The rotation deformers work very similarly to anything else. I'll kind of do like a really quick thing. So rotation deformers work kind of as you expect. They make things rotate. To move them is to move them, you can click Control to physically pick it up and move the entire object. If you click on what was it?
What? What did you just do? Why her
What do you
lip
mean?
like that?
Oh no, it's not about her lip.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm
Don't-
clicking. Am I clicking here A?
No, I'm showing another option.
Oh.
So like because this is like directly center. So
Oh, so
if you
instead of
click
deform, you're doing rotation?
Well, I'm literally just showing an option. Which
This is
button?
pretty